Customers are looking for defense against never seen before cyber attacks. Hello and welcome. I am Kaushal Varshney from Palo Alto Networks. In this video, we will see how advanced threat prevention can detect zero-day attacks, crafted and launched using advanced red team tools such as Cobalt Strike. The security solution used in this demo is Prisma Access managed by Strata Cloud Manager. Advanced Threat Prevention or ATP is one of cloud delivered security services or CDSS which provide real-time inline prevention at every stage of attack lifecycle. ATP can block both command and control or C2 egress traffic as well as zero-day exploit attempts. In this video, we focus on C2 traffic. Just a quick note on the red team tools, which are adversary simulation frameworks. There are variety of red team tools available, both free and commercial, and used by both red teams as well as threat actors. Default attack profile of these tools are covered by signature-based prevention of ATP. Few of these tools are very advanced and have capability of malleable attack profiles which are never seen before, therefore evasive. For this demo, we are going to use Cobalt Strike as command and control or C2 tool. This demo will show how advanced threat prevention detects and blocks the never seen before, hence evasive C2 traffic from the victim endpoint. This Windows 10 endpoint is protected by the Prisma Access SASE solution, which is managed by Strata Cloud Manager or SCM. The C2 traffic from this endpoint is destined to adversaries C2 server, for which we will use Cobalt Strike as mentioned in the previous slide. Let us start with the demo. Let us start with learning about the victim client and attacker's C2 server. Victim client is a Windows 10 machine connected to Prisma Access SASE using Global Protect. It is connected to US West Gateway and assigned an IP 100.92.0.2. The name of the machine is highlighted RV828MR. Make a note of it as machine ID. Now you can see this machine listed as a protected machine on Strata Cloud Manager's user dashboard. Let us also look at the ATP profile and policy setting in Prisma Access. For demo purposes, the security policy is wide open with all options as any and allows the traffic with profile group ATP demo shared -PG, which has only one security profile for spyware. The anti-spyware profile has signature-based rule for critical, high, and medium severity as alert, and also has inline cloud analysis enabled for utilizing 5 machine learning models to detect suspicious traffic on 5 protocols: HTTP, HTTP2, SSL, and unknown protocols over TCP and UDP. Now let us see the dashboard of Cobalt Strike C2 server. We can see that the attacker is monitoring both HTTP and HTTPS on port 8080 and 443 respectively, waiting for a signal from the beacon that the victim will install after being tricked by the phishing email. Now let us do some action on the victim machine. We see a new email, LinkedIn policy update 2025, action required immediately. Most of us will either delete or report phishing for such emails. But there may be few who may open and act on such email. The victim decided to open the email and acts as instructed in the email to remain compliant. That means he download the file, use password to extract the zip file, and then open the extracted Word file. As you can see, the Word file has active elements, and therefore opening the Word file installed the beacon crafted by the attacker. See the new files, loader scripts and beacon executables. Make note of these 3 files. The victim machine is now sending the signal to the attacker that is online. Let us see the C2 server dashboard. As you can see, the details of the online victim machine, external and internal IPs, user, computer name, process, etc. Attacker can interact with this victim machine, browse the files, download and execute the files. Take screenshots, view screenshots. Note down the time stamp of the screenshot, 10:39 on 31st March. Now let us examine if ATP on Prisma Access has detected all these activities. Navigate to Incident and Alerts to browse Log Viewer and select Firewall Threats. Notice the tens of threat activities from 10:37 to 10:39 time marker. All these activities are detected by inline cloud analysis for suspicious C2 traffic, as indicated in the threat category column. Every detection has a cloud report. Let us examine the threat details in SCM UI and then in Threat Vault by using the threat ID. We can download the cloud report and review it in any JSON formatter of your choice. In this demo, we are using our internal JSON formatter tool. Notice the detection service Cobalt Strike HTTP along with other details. Now let us reset the connection manually before testing the threat prevention capability in block mode. We are resetting both client and server side, removing connection on C2 server, remove all downloaded file and refresh the global protect on victim machine. Now let us change the ATP setting in anti-spyware profile as reset both and save the ATP profile setting. Push the configuration to Prisma Access. Verify there is no victim online on C2 server dashboard. Let us move the victim machine and reconnect to newly configured Prisma Access with ATP in block mode. Reconnect the global protect and verify the setting. Same IP for session up recently. Verify this user machine on SCM. Navigate to Insight, Activity Insights. Select users. Review the user ATP demo shared and user's machine RV828 to MR connected at 10:49 am. One more quick glance to verify that last threat detection was at time marker 10:39. Now let us repeat the dangerous action on victim machine again. Download the file, extract and open the Word file. See, the victim experienced a Windows error. The connection with the server was terminated abnormally. Reviewing the folder, we see there is no beacon executable as the loader batch file could not be downloaded. Make note of this file name loader.bat which has the 0 byte. Let us see if the attacker see any victim online. This time there is no victim machine listed on attacker console. You may be wondering how did it happen? So let us view the threat log of Prisma Access on SCM dashboard. Navigate to log viewer, select firewall threat and refresh the logs. Now there is only one threat event at 10:55 with threat ID 89950 for evasive HTTP C2 traffic. Same as at the time marker 10:37 is when we started the previous test without block. Last time we did not block it, thus enabling the attacker to allow stealing data from the victim machine and creating many new threat events detected by ATP. Let us examine threat details in the SCM UI and then in the threat vault by using the threat ID. See the action reset both in UI. See the threat details in the threat vault for ID 89950. Download the cloud report and view in JSON formatter. Pay special attention to the payload info. The compromised endpoint was trying to download loader.bat batch file from the C2 server on non-standard port 8081. This was blocked by ATP as the ML model deemed it as malicious. you can see the detection service machine learning C2 HTTP, along with other details such as MITRE mapping for protocol, port, and encoding techniques. All of our test activities are listed in the threat dashboard of SCM. Navigate to Insights, Activity Insights, and select Threats. Notice the number of session of three type of evasive C2 traffic. The ID 89950 was the initial attack session in both the tests, followed by data stealing sessions for the first test. In the second test, data exfiltration was blocked as ATP blocked the very first session to C2 server. Thus, we can see how advanced threat prevention can block the post-exploit command and control or C2 egress traffic to the attacker server. Thank you for your attention. Hope you liked this video and understand the value of advanced threat prevention.